Let's see, can we even hear this? Cool. No one's watching. I better turn this off or else I'll hear myself. I just listen to my own voice. Cool, someone added me to their friends. Why does it say it's so loud? It says it's really loud. Let me listen to this. Cool, no one's watching. I better turn this off or else I'll hear myself. I just listen to my own voice. Cool, someone added me to their friends. Why does it say it's so loud? It says it's really loud. Let me listen to this. Alright then, hello everybody, this is Bethmoth here, and today this is gonna be Let's Play Doki Doki Literature Club. Once again, streaming this is number 5. Don't know why I pronounced number like that, but I did. Also, another reason why I'm streaming this, rather than just recording this, is because, for some reason, my upload speed is god-awful. And whenever I stream it, it gets posted out quicker. And someone's already watching. Well, who is watching? Who is the first person who's watching here within a minute of this? Whoever you are, you're golden. If it's Twitter Mamas, I swear to God, you're the greatest. Who are you? Anyways, let's get back to this. Alright. So, we leave off where we were last. We were going to be hearing about everyone performing a poem for a festival, which is basically like a classroom kind of party thing, or something like that from what we heard, which is really weird because you don't exactly perform a poem. Pretty bizarre, but yeah. Anyways, let's get into this. The title of the poem is The Fly That... Wait. Why? I was literally reading song lyrics earlier perfectly. Maybe because probably because I remember them. Anyways, I don't know why I'm so terrible when it comes to reading out loud. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing words to life. You know what I think it is? The reason why I keep stuttering when I read this is probably because the text is at the bottom of the screen. I probably somehow managed to, like, I don't know how I could bring the text to the top of the screen. Is there a way? Just a little bit quicker. Actually, maybe a little slower. Return. Is it something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. I put it a little bit slower, just to where it's it's at my actual reading speed. Like how I read out loud. If I make it that quick, maybe it will be easier and it won't mess me up. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation? Is that the word? I'm just gonna make it a tad bit quicker. Let's try this. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Hahaha. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to get a good example. Are you ready for to go next? No, I'm terrible at reading. Also, I didn't pay attention to her poem. I don't think she said a poem even. Oh look, there's 2 people watching. There's a message. What? Oh, it says studying CEO and gamer Liz. Hi, someone fuck by. Wait! Don't leave. Jeez, freaking, you're already threatening to leave as soon as you get here? Gee, thanks. Or what is that? There's 3. Wait, what? There's two. Oh, okay, that's what that is. Alright. Anyways, let's go. Alright, I'll go next. Wah! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances over at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Look, this is just not the... Okay, that person left. Fuck them. Jeez. Can't even get to 2 people. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she all of a sudden putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in their books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Of course, I can't do that. I can't recreate that. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. What is this? Windows feature update, it's ready to install new features. Freaking, I'll pick a time for this cheese. Okay, this one's called My Meadow. Freaking do that Windows update things. Freaking, why? Why right now? Freaking, I don't know when would be a good time for this. Screw this, I'll do that, I'll deal with that later. I was asking for the update. Is it really midnight already? Holy shit. It's probably why there's only one person watching. Why do I like to freaking stream at midnight? I was thinking about this as soon as I got home. I was like, as soon as I get home, I can stream. Then I've been just so busy with doing nothing. I don't know what I've been doing. Been playing video games and had to watch my little brother. Why I decided to stream at 12 a.m.? I don't know. Haha. Sorry, I giggled. Hehehe. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Maybe we can just freaking mess with this. Auto forward time. I don't know what this auto forward time is. Skip unseen text after choices. What? Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. Why can't I freaking have this being read to me? Why do I have to read it? The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet, just like she said she liked, you know? If I read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives me a whole new meaning. Yeah, we can't tell what Sayori's voice sounds like, so that's kind of stinks. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Bethmouth liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the first poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of people. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Bethmouth. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Bethmouth slow everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. She's a little bitch anyways, I don't care. She means nothing to me. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection on what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Dude, it's 4 girls. Like, how have you not gotten over the awkwardness of this whole situation yet? I mean, like, you've freaking been here with these 4 girls this whole time. How is it that, like, now you feel awkward that they're all looking at you? Weren't they all looking at you when you first joined us? And why are they all, standing from tallest to shortest? Kinda just noticed that. I never even realized how freaking tall Yuri was. And, Natsuki, I obviously knew she was really short. Jeez Louise. Also, that was another thing. I just noticed that their tit sizes all are, freaking, also from biggest to smallest. Look at that. I literally just realized that. I mean, it's pretty easy to notice that when it looks like an actual scale made to look like that, to represent that, you know? Anyways, I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really that good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something I'll improve over time, though. That's something I'll improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That leaves with you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Come on. Natsuki, God. Excuse me, what is this word? Begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting, stupid. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her soul altitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthusiastic, her poem has a rhyme and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. Whenever it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Aw, you think we're your friends? That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry about our festival. Sorry, I'm just really kind of getting bored with this. Just sitting in a chair trying to read this. There's got to be a way this can, you can just click on its own, right? Auto forward time. I don't know. I don't think there's a way I can just make it go on its own, is there? That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard. Oh, okay, so that's what that is. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Ah, yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning it tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hee 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 hee. Jeez, you guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it, gosh. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Bethmoth, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is a little bit quieter on the news on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... A freaking Windows update thing. I'm gonna save. Just in case. Let's see, is anyone more watching? Still one person watching, cool. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, it would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she beautiful and so smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You just admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point speculating that it's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need my help anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out what you're seeing here. You're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take it away from her. And so I said, no point speculating. Then again, the festival was only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Trying to drink my tea. I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing, doing things that Yuri likes. Just because we're just gonna see how that happens. Let's do this one. Meager. Maybe that one. I think it was this one. Big words. Okay, what? You gotta use big words that you can't pronounce. And if that's not the case, then maybe this one? This one. Climax. Unending? Incongruent. Existence. Crimson. Heaven sent. Philosophy. Horror. Melancholy. Tenacious. Graveyard? Yeah. Unrestrained. Essence. Yeah. Did it. Alright, hold on. No, okay, hold on. Slow down with the auto thing. I can't take a break to talk or something. Like, I'm drinking something, I'd be like, I gotta stop it. Because it's not that fast, but whatever. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I wish I had like a Wii remote or something. I could just press a button on to click on this. You know what, I'm gonna try and like I wanna see if I can use the Joy-Con for this. Whoa, whoa. Open the file. Left click, space, enters the game but does not activate choices. 8 hides the text window on transcendent displays. Right click or 8s. What? It says right click or 8s. What does 8s do? Oh. Okay, so you can just look at them then? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. And I'm super happy that you're willing to help out for the festival too. Click. I guess this is just like for those people who really just need to see behind the transparent picture. It's like, what do they look like? I need to know. Or just people who like screenshot that just for whatever, you know. Just for reviews or something, I guess. They don't want this in the way, so it's like, okay, there we go. That's how good they are at drawing, I don't know, whatever. What else does that say? S takes a screenshot. So I press S. Okay, cool. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. So I guess I can't really bind something wireless to this. Anyways, and I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. What? Why does she look so happy? Look at how happy she is. You can tell she's happy because now you can see your left hand better than before. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it is a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious foods. Wow, when I do this, it's like they're really talking to me. Whoa! You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, don't they usually have fried squid? What? Freaking fried squid at a school festival? I mean, like, obviously this is like anime and I expect this to be like Japan, that would make sense, but holy cannoli, would fried squid sound amazing. I would love to have fried squid at school. You know how freaking good squid is? Like squid tastes like really freaking good. Or octopus. I don't think I've had squid actually now that I think about it. But it would be really cool. Cool thing, there's still no one watching except one person. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? Can my chair fucking set up? You hear this shit? I need to like freaking oil this thing. You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by all of you people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke made no sense in translation. I have no idea. Hold on. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Oh. Monica. Monica. Ha 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 ha. I get it. I get it. Monica. Squid. Ha ha ha. I get it. I get it. That's probably why they. I don't know. It's so funny though. It would have been funnier. Well, not probably wouldn't be funny at all. But I get it. I get it. Let's just focus on our own event now, okay? Hehehe. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry about me too much. I'm fine, see? What, it's on the move? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Alright. You say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation's already dispelled with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask if Monica has seen if she knows anything weird about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Bethmoth, what's up? This friggin' dialogue. What's up? Of all things. Oh wait, well look, it's still on this. Whoops. I friggin' did it. Look at that. Yeah, I casually just kind of checked over the stream every once in a while. I just check over it every once in a while, just like, yep, there's only one person watching still, apparently. And then we get back. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but you notice anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into this a little too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser down at her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the only one asking you, Bethmoth. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked about me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, you sure about that? She seemed a little like she wanted to be left alone. You sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. What? Me? How on earth would you come up with that conclusion? Well, you probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Yeah. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Well, geez, this is depressing. She freaking sees me hanging out with Yuri so much, she's probably like freaking depressed. She's like... It's like pretty much asking your crush to join a club, and then your crush freaking like starts liking another person in your club, and then you just like, oh, that's depressing. Well, like Sayori, God, I'm sorry. No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than now than it's ever been. Hee hee. You're so funny, Bethma. Have you ever thought maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Oh, snap! Oh, snap, my guy. What? That is some freaking... You are blowing my mind right now, Monica. Blowing my mind, Mon Squid. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her. So try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down by myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Oh my god! Is it Natsuki staring at me? Suddenly, I notice Yuri peeping. Oh, at her. Can I read? Can I please read? Eyeballs, please. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. Gasp! But she looks away, just as quickly as with a flustered look on her face. Oh, I always thought that was a tie she was holding in her hand. That's her hair. I thought it was like a tie or something. It looks a lot like a tie. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I'll never really see Yuri approach anyone and start conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up in front of my desk and sit down next to her own. Geez, when the music changes like that, it freaks me out because it's like, it just goes from like music to nothing and then music. It's like, oh, okay, everything's good. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell I was thinking that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. Sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Oh, it's really not that big a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little bit off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? So sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for it to be dismissive about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it too much? Bethmoth, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how and well you may know them. Ah. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what's going on the inside. She may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. I don't need to put it that way. Well, we're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. You know, really, it does feel nice seeing that Yuri is not like the crippling social anxiety person before. Oh, whoa, whenever I move when I hold a tab like this, it just stops, it loops. Wow. Oh, I made it really small. Whoa, I didn't know I could. Hold on. I'm trying to fix this. Okay, fixed it. Kind of. There. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyways. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? It's so weird because it's like friggin' talking to Yuri about Sayori, feeling like it would be like, man, it would be nice if you felt the same way about her as she does for you. Pretty sure Sayori has a crush on me, and then I'm talking to Yuri about it, and then it's like secretly I want to be with Yuri, and it's like, no, I want to be with Yuri. I don't want to have to be with Sayori. I mean, yeah, she's nice and everything, but I mean, like, you know, I kind of want, I chose Yuri. So, whatever. I don't know. But God, that is so weird being put in a spot like that. Because it's like, I can imagine what Sayori, like, the mindset she's in right now. Like, I can actually imagine that in like crazy. I legit know what that is, and it's kind of depressing how it's just like you can't change anything about that. I mean, like, I want to be with Yuri. I choose Yuri. I don't choose Sayori. I mean, she's nice and all, but I chose Yuri. And now I feel bad about it a little, but not a whole bunch, which makes me feel like that's, I guess now I actually understand that side of perspective. This is really kind of heavy. Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. We'll do the same order as always. Basma, your writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing sort of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm even a little envious. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, it's the wrong way to put it. This never did come out naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my own writing. I never thought I would feel like this. Whoa, look! Now she has a little, in this artwork, usually she has like a sad face looking away because she's all shy, and now she has a smiley face. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh no, we're gonna get into some emotional stuff. That's during lunchtime, I eat by myself. She doesn't have any friends. I knew it. I knew it. She doesn't have any friends. Just like I freaking predicted in the last stream. You know that? It's been a great time to find a quiet spot to do some reading. In fact, I always have some book with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's the only way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing inspirational people, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know and would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who would always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover mysteries of life. This is gonna make me cry, I swear. This is like, the freaking writers of this game are amazing. Like, you're gonna actually make me sad right now. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, and those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not really a know-it-all, Pasmoth. Just the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time. I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. It's just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Basma, but I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. Oh yes, no! Don't do this! Okay, it said it reconnected. Okay, I was like, no, we're getting it past the moment. You've always treated me like everyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make some friends. And I would say I had at least one success. When you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. God, this freaking game. Jeez, dude. Freaking, my friend Noah was talking about this game. He said, like, it's like the most emotional kind of horror game ever. And I'm just like, I'm like, I gotta try this game. And I'm like, jeez, dude, this game is just, it's getting all the feels out, dude. It's like freaking, it's hitting deep. It's heavy. I mean, it's funny because like, a friend of mine, saw like me post about this on Instagram, and they were like, "What's this anime in my feed?" and everything like that. And it's like, yeah, you just look at it, it's like anime girls. Oh, that's all it is. But this stuff is deep, dude. Like it hits real good. Like this is the kind of stuff I love. Like I freaking love this super deep kind of perspective, outlook on life kind of type things. Because like, you know, I never actually get to talk about this kind of stuff. I really wish I do. I try to as much as I can whenever I have the chance to just talk about my feelings, whatever, on like the channel. Sometimes I'll post it and then I'll delete it because I never actually get the chance to do this. To just get all these thoughts and feelings out like this. Because I don't actually have anyone to talk to on this. But this game is just so amazing because it goes over all these different topics and things. And it's honestly pretty great. Anyways, let's read this before we start getting too heavy. I mean, like, here I am making jokes and everything, but it's like this game is hitting heavy, like really heavy, dude. Like, I know I kind of like I sound like kind of contradict myself saying dude at the end of this. But like it really does. It truly does hit pretty hard in all the areas, all the soft spots of your heart, I guess you could say. I mean, I'm not the greatest with words talking out loud, but on paper, same thing. You know, like as pretty much like you were saying, I'm like the exact same way, except for like the crippling social anxiety. I'm like a lot better at that. If instead of like freaking out talking to someone new, I just like probably don't talk to them at all. So whatever. Anyways, let's read this. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. In the distance, a blue-green light thickens. A cone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette glows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light thickens, my heart pounds. He raises my arm. Tune stops. I think it says tune. The only indication of movement is the amber light thickened against his overstretched arm. The thickening light and strengthen with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of the ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The thickens stop. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. I still don't understand any of this poem. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one is about. Jeez, way to freaking throw me off. I don't know if you'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having a harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm really happy you shared it with me. So thank you. I hope we can spend time together. We keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make contact, I see a faint smile emerge from Yuri's lips. Once again, I try to hand the poem back to her. Instead, Yuri gently takes my hand, pushes it back towards me. I hesitate in response to the warm touch. You can, the poem is, once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Jeez, like this freaking game, my gosh. They put so much heart into this. I mean, like, yes, it's a graphic novel, you know. It's practically just reading. I mean, like, yeah, they just drew the people on it too and all. But like, they put so much heart into this. I mean, I honestly wish I could be like this nice to a person, but you know, I can never talk to anyone enough to be nice to them. Not that I'm like, I don't talk to people when I'm just rude. I mean, like, as in, I'm so shy to talk to people that I'm too shy to be nice and to even talk to them in general, you know what I mean? So like, I can't be nice to people because you can't be nice whenever, like, you can't be nice to someone unless you talk to them, you know? And I can't talk to people because I'm too shy. And hello, Mr. Body, Mr. MyBody5533. Welcome to the stream. It's midnight right now and I'm still streaming. Hope you enjoy this. Getting into some pretty heavy topics here. Oh, they left. They literally just left. Someone left. I love it whenever people just think, oh, there's only 1 or 2 people watching. That means leave, basically. If there's not like 10 people watching, it doesn't matter. I mean, people don't watch streams anymore. Like, whenever you have a stream where it's only 1 person, or like no one at all, absolutely no one, it feels like no one's watching. And you truly feel more alone than just recording and then posting it later on. Because like, when you post it, that means potentially someone will be seeing it later, expecting someone's watching it. But when there's no one watching the stream, it just, like, no one's there. Whoever is there, how come it just always shows you there? I mean, I've seen it before where it says 0. I don't know. Yeah, don't worry. I think you're doing a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. And we're like making some progress talking to Yuri. Like, so much. Such connection. Let's talk to Sayori now. She looks a little cheery. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And if you're happy, and you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Bethmouth. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go and play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home in a little bit. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom humming to herself. This is making me depressed. Sayori is she's gonna be so sad. No, Sayori, don't act like this. Don't do this. Don't put on this fake smile. It's saddening. It just makes it sad. Let's talk to Monica now. Maybe we can tell her about Sayori. Hi, Bethmouth. We thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival. Well, being in this club is one thing. Performing in front of a whole bunch of other people, I'll have to give it more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take my poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Bethmoth. Yuri's been teaching you a whole lot of things, hasn't she? God, what? Shut up! It's not Yuri. It's not like I wrote it for her or anything. Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words in the past couple of days than she started talking this whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk to her about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting a lot of effort. You must really like her. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. That edgy novel. Well, I just feel bad she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening up for herself. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just abandons. You say that like I'm gonna hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Jeez, Monica, are you like the omniscient point of view psychologist in this whole thing? Like, jeez. Like, you're like basically like the omniscient point of view of this. Oh, there's a lot of this. I don't want to read this. Yawn. It's gonna be 1 a.m. pretty soon. Alright. A lady who knows everything. An old tale of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. Beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. Here I am, a feather, lost adrift, the sky victim of currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all remains, the last dim star glimmering in the turn-lit sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand clutches me between thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything. Oh, excuse me. That was what I'm thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found all answer, of which amounting to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That's pretty deep, but I don't know. I don't really understand it. I can't really decrypt these too much. They're too in-depth. Natsuki's poems are honestly a lot easier to understand. Actually, no, they weren't really too easy. I didn't understand it either. I just kind of read them, didn't really think too much. It kind of just sounds like she's saying she's the omniscient point of view in this whole thing. Yes. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are all sorts of things that give meaning life. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had the answers, wouldn't we all start to lose its meaning? You know, there's at least one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everyone was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Oh. Ow. That's cutting deep. Ouch. Ah, jeez. You guys catch that? It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Ow, that's sad. You just saying everyone here is depressed and this is their way to vent? This club is basically poem venting club at this point in reading? That's depressing. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Maga's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writings because you're afraid it's not good? Well, it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. But if you find other people enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling your writing is good, or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. That's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Okay, so basically, what I got is if there's something you want to share with someone that you're proud of, then try and find someone who also is passionate about that. That's I mean, like, yeah, that's good advice, but I mean, depending on whatever it is that you like, I mean, like, this is pretty much what we're saying at this point. If you want to share something you're proud of with someone, try and find someone who also is passionate about the same thing. And I mean, like, judging this, you probably don't know the person, so it's like, that'd be kind of hard to figure out exactly right on the spot. Maybe, like, you'd have to work up the nerve to talk to someone, then talk about that, and then you'd show them. Then they get somewhere. So that sounds like a thing you'd have to mention after you talk to this person, I guess. I don't know. See, look at me. I'm looking at the deeper meaning of things, just like they're saying to do. Thanks for listening. Now it's just for Natsuki. She's probably gonna give me a cold shoulder and brush off my my poem again. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even. Next. Well, jeez. I didn't think she would freaking turn me down that quick. That's wow. She was like, no way. Fuck you. And then that's it. Like, okay, I didn't think it was gonna be that quick. Ever since I sided with Yuri against Natsuki, she just pretty much probably hates me now. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a sec. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? What did she say that was strange? Yeah. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Maybe she's gonna mention how Sayori isn't here? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, everyone, even Yuri is immune to it. Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Staggering air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different... I don't know why I thought that was so funny. It just sounded like so sassy, just like... It's like stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Well, shut up, Yuri. Look, the only thing different is Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she went to go pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Well, she did. Thought she had to go pee. You know? Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Was that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Ah, no. First off, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. What? What is that? Oh, that curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I've talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. Alright, I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making its cupcakes. Well, we need a lot of them. Different flavors. Enough about the festival. We need to know what's wrong with Sayori. She's gonna get clinical depression by the end of this game or something. If we don't freaking figure out what's wrong with Yuri. It's like you have like she's supposed to be like the most happy person ever, and she's been really down in the dumps a lot. And I think that's something that should be worried about more than this dumb festival. We need different flavors. Can you handle all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will help me by designing them. As for you, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me out come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Natsuki's like, excuse me? Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, everyone, I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell that things are even harder when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I guess I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, don't you know? So you make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares into her desk, focuses, and starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Bethma, the one who's truly useless. Oh, I thought Monica said that. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. We're gonna have a choice now. We're gonna have a choice of who to help out. Hey look, there's two people watching. They came by, they've been here for quite some time now. Cool. Hello, second person watching. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle this baking on your own. Bethma may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, you may be more suited to assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Bethma to— What? What are you saying? What? I can't hear you! It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? No, not really. Well, actually, it kind of is. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Bethma to decide what he likes to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in— You literally just said— I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle on this already? Yeah. Can I say something? Are you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh, snap. You could just be like Sayori at the end of it. That is freaking. I wanted to say Sayori because it's just like I want to throw off the whole thing, but then again, I don't know. I need some time to think. I'm pretty sure I think I'm gonna do Sayori. I think I'm gonna go with Sayori because I mean, like, you could just be like Monica because, you know, she could use some help because I haven't talked with Monica at all. Then Natsuki just wants to make me do nothing. Then, you know, so definitely not Natsuki. Monica, I could, but whatever, but not really because Sayori, I think she's the one that definitely deserves my help most of all. Sayori, I think I should probably go because that'll probably just make her a lot happier anyways in the end. Yeah, because like I've pretty much just been neglecting her a whole bunch. So you know what, I'm gonna go with Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors but Monica said Sayori was helping her. Oh wait, shit, that's right. Monica said Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No, sorry, I didn't mean for it to be this difficult. Just think of the club. Think of the club, okay? Okay, well, I freaking... Okay, well, I completely forgot about that. I wasn't paying attention to that part. So, I mean, if I could do... I mean, like... I could just say Monica and then be there with Sayori. So, I think I'm gonna pick Monica because then that way I'd be closer to Sayori. And I have practically no relations, no kind of interest in Monica currently. So I'd be closer to helping out Sayori with whatever else it is that she needs help with whatever her problems are. And maybe while I'm there, I can probably talk to Monica, trying to figure out what's wrong with Sayori since we're the ones that are really talking about it more. Because whenever I was with Yuri talking about Sayori, then it was kind of like, oh, she's probably in a bad mood, whatever. And I was like, freaking try and spend time with Yuri. And then just kind of disregard Sayori. But if I'm with Monica, then whenever I was talking about Sayori to Monica, I think it was more progress trying to help Sayori with whatever she's dealing with. And that'll probably progress better. And Natsuki, definitely not, because she's not going to help with Sayori anyways. So I'm just going to choose Monica. Whew. That was one heck of an explanation. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on one second. Yeah. Monica, you're the only one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Esma was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You were supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let the ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made to such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yes, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. You freaking know shit's gonna go down whenever you hear this music. Like, I love the fact that they're getting mad at Monica for my decision. I mean, like, freaking give her some slack, dude. I mean, it was my decision. Why are you getting mad at her? So you're gonna do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically the most logical for Bethmont to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Seriously? Okay, fine. I mean, I knew it was gonna be like between Yuri and Natsuki. But I mean, like, geez Louise. I thought it would be like a one kind of thing. I mean, I feel better about my choice because I was like, I want to help Sayori. It's like, no, I'll talk to Monica then to get close to Sayori. It's like, come on, we need help. So, I'm gonna pick Yuri because I don't like Natsuki. It's pretty obvious there. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. I already feel like Natsuki's just gonna be like, you just wanna be with her, don't you? Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying, so you're helping Yuri then? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be really useful. I think in general, yeah, I agree with that because Yuri freaking have a panic attack trying to do everything. Then freaking Natsuki. And she kind of looks like she would. Well, no, she made the cupcakes on her own that one time. She'll be fine. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. You feel the same way? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in how I'll see it turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. Oh, she's making a little pouty face. She's making a little pouty face right there. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri's anxiously glances back between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Bethmont picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They really go well with my tea. And nothing I do for the event will ever compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that you're trying to cheer me up, so all of a sudden, I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with the words trying to cheer someone up, it must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making it a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet those cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start following Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Oh! I just thought of something. I just thought, like, I'm either gonna be walking by myself, or maybe I'll be walking home with Yuri. What? Gasp! Gasp! This is why Sayori left. This is why she freaking left early, dude. Because I said I would choose Yuri to walk home with over Sayori. No. Why? Why is she doing this? She's doing this on purpose. Because I freaking said I would go with Yuri over Sayori practically to her. And now she's gonna be like thinking that that's why she left early. So she could probably gonna be like, he's gonna walk home with Yuri now. Just you freaking wait. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. Just like, that's it, and then I walk home by myself. Just, sorry, that's it. Oh, wait, what did she say? I realize that you don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, shit, we're gonna get her phone number or something. I can't believe that slipped my mind. So I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. And I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Yeah? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. Wouldn't it make more sense if I went to her house, because wouldn't it feel more comfortable for her to be in her comfort zone and everything or something? I don't know. Why would she feel the need to go to my house? In this kind of situation, I don't know. I mean, I guess she's just trying to get close to me. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way. I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as usual. What was that? As usual. I'm not nearly as creative as you. Don't underestimate yourself, Esmond. I think we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult for me to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. Oh, really now? You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself an extremely tense expression. It's like freaking like straining, cringing her entire face, trying to think. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out. Wait, you wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would prefer to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Who knows, what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Oh man, what are you trying to say here? Ah, this game is making me freaking... If this actually was a book, I would read the shit out of it. I swear to God. Like, if this was a book, I would be reading the heck out of it. I don't even read that often. Like, never. Only whenever I'm in school or something. Books in school, that's the only time I ever read. I really enjoy reading, honestly, but I don't read as much as I really should. I really should probably find some cool books to read. Even though I don't read for fun, but I actually am enjoying this because this is practically a story. It literally is. It's a graphic novel, and this whole thing could be practically written, except for the fact that there's choices in it. So it's like whatever, you know what I mean? But still. Oh, hold on. Luckily, I had a backup water. There's one gulp left. There's like not even like a swallow of water left in this other bottle. I have this other one here. But this is like no kidding, like an actual novel. This graphic novel. It's like a no kidding actual book. And I'm actually getting really invested in this. I'm actually surprised. Like friggin' horror game? I don't foresee any horror in this at all. I think that like this is great. This is like a great I'm really invested in the story in this. I don't see any horror in this whatsoever. I don't see where there could be anything like that or what. Like, and I'm not just saying like, I don't actually know if something's gonna happen like right after this, because like let's pretend like I knew something bad's gonna happen like right after this part, and I'm trying to pretending to foreshadow it. That's not what's going on. Like, I'm not trying to pretend foreshadow like, oh, I don't know if something's gonna happen right now. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, if something happened, you know, like that's not what I'm trying to do. If that's what you guys are thinking that I'm trying to do right now. Like, I'm genuinely saying right now, this is really, like, I'm getting really into the whole story of this. I really like it. So, let's get going. Where'd my water go? Put it over here. And I mean, hey, this is getting me to drink water. I haven't actually been drinking a whole bunch of water recently. I don't even care. There's one person watching. It'll go from 1 to 2 people every once in a while. I don't care. This is fun for me. I'm doing this for my own fun. And because this will probably get me some revenue later on, probably. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and I'm also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we'll even be texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange. Okay, what's going on? This is actually really scaring me. This is actually kind of scaring me. Remember the whole thing I was saying, like the whole, oh, nothing's gonna happen in a second? I'm actually kind of scared right now. Like, what's gonna happen? I'm actually really scared. I need to turn on the light. Hold on. This is freaking me out. I'm actually getting kind of scared. What's gonna happen? Like, the whole thing I was saying, like, oh, something's gonna happen right now. Like, I wasn't like joking or anything. I'm actually genuinely scared what's gonna happen. Like, the music stopped and the whole screen's black. Like, my voice is actually trembling right now. I'm not joking. It's like, this is actually kind of freaking me out. I head up to the bedroom where I finally find her. This is freaking me out. I don't know if I want to press spacebar. Okay. Is this fine? This is scaring me. everything's bright. Is this like a false sense of security? I mean, it's light, so I guess there's... Oh my god. Jesus. This game. Why? I was actually scared. Like, I was actually scared for my life something was gonna happen. Jesus Christ. Don't do this to me. Jeez. Why is this game got me so emotionally attached to this? I was genuinely scared something was gonna happen. Because, like, everyone's saying, like, it's a horror game. I was scared something was gonna happen. But here she is. Jeez. My heart was pounding. You can actually hear it trembling in my voice, like, legitimately. Why is this? How does the game get me so invested in this? I sit down in a room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy, as it's always been. It doesn't look like a mess. I always recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decoration that she's had for years now. Hee. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Jeez, don't mess with my... This is messing with me, man. Like, the whole freaking... I thought something terrible was gonna happen. When the screen goes black and there's no music... Don't do this. Like, I was genuinely scared. Like, I was terrified. That's true. But what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know it too well. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. It's no good, Mathma. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have to be worried about me at all. You wouldn't have to come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. That's why the world decided to have you come over there. It just wants to torture me. How could you giggle at a time like Sayori? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You've just seen me for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you? I have no choice this time. What? What are you going to say? Like you have depression or something? Please just tell me that's all it is. What is this? Like, the thing is, what is this? I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Okay, that's what it is. Do you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Oh, this is so sad. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people... Stop! Stop this! Stop! Why? Don't do this! My heart can't take this anymore. It's just... No, stop. Why make other people energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? Oh my god, no. Don't do this. That's what it feels like. That's why I wanted to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? So this whole time I'm thinking she has a crush on me. When, like, in reality, she's just been, actually has depression. Is this, like, anyone out there, does anyone actually have depression? Like, is this actually how you feel every day? Because, like, I mean, like, I don't, like, mean to make a pun or something, but that is depressing to me. I mean, like, that is honestly the saddest thing ever here. Like, that makes me really sad to hear. Like, this game is getting to me so emotionally. Oh, and this music too. This is like actually gonna make me cry, I swear. Like, this is... Jeez Louise. This is like... Gosh, this is just like cutting in really deep. I mean, I didn't think it was like gonna get this crazy. Like this is like getting super real. Like I've never been like exposed to anything like this in real life. Really, I mean like this is just a game, and this is how I feel over a game. To make me think how I would feel in real life about this. Jeez. Like, this is hitting super heavy. Like, God. I need to like take a breather. This is just... I don't know, I guess like also whenever it gets late like this, things really kind of just hit me heavy whenever it gets late at night at this time. It's usually why I would watch Studio Ghibli movies during like AM times, like 3 AM, something like that, because the emotion of it would hit harder. I don't know why it does. But this is hitting heavy. I think this is the perfect time to be playing, because I don't know why emotions just feel like they hit heavier. Maybe because like you feel a little delusional or something. I don't know. I mean, like, you always see all those pictures and everything where it's like I'm hiding a smile, but in reality I'm depressed every day. What's the point, you know? Well, like, this makes you feel like you experience it. Cause I've been doing this stream. I've been doing this for like the past few days, streaming every day for the past few days. So it feels somewhat kind of real to me, you know? Cause it's like all the other days I streamed for about an hour, you know? Kind of like the same amount of time the whole club would have been, and now it's just like longer than an hour. So like, yeah, it feels like so surreal right now. I need to continue with this. This is getting really deep. Why is that you've never told me about this? I almost feel like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried at least a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like a bat being swung up against my head. That's why I wanted so badly to make That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone else be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer to everyone else in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you to stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have ever helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. No, don't do this. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart by hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I was just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept this punishment. Because I deserved the last one. Without thinking, once again I grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pulled her tight into a tight embrace. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day, it makes me worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I would never have any other way. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing this right thing. All I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything I need, there's anything that I need you to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally pulls her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm in pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets go. As she does, I let go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like it for me to spend it and all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this had to be the one where I had other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet up in my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You don't understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. Oh my god, she's just saying that. She just doesn't want you to worry about her. That's what she's saying. She's not trying to be reasonable. Because she just doesn't want the thought She doesn't want to feel guilty. She feels so guilty making you feel bad for her. That so bad. She feels so bad to not want to tell you about how bad she is, that she doesn't want to have you to bear the burden of feeling sad about her. Which, in all honesty, is just, God, is this really how depression is? Like, is it just, God, you just really, this is just a roller coaster of emotions, this whole entire thing. I mean, like, do people actually feel like this? Is this really what people feel like? They have no motivation to do anything. Like, that's just terrible. I mean, like, I just posted a video recently saying, like, to try and be positive and things like that, you know? Because, like, to stop trying to be so negative. I'm not one of those kind of people where it's like, you know, peace on earth, whatever. I mean, like, I was just pretty much just saying, like, just try to lighten up a little, you know? Jeez. I mean, I couldn't have picked a better time to post that, I guess. I guess we better continue on with this. You know, this really makes me kind of understand it a little better, because it's like, in psychology today, we finished watching the movie A Beautiful Mind, which was about a man with schizophrenia, and it really kind of helped you understand how he felt in his perspective, because like, you hear about people with schizophrenia, it's like, oh yeah, they see people, but like when you watch the movie, you don't know he has schizophrenia, because there's people he talks to and everything, right? Then like later in the movie, you find out they were never real, and then he finds out he has schizophrenia, so like, you know what he feels like, and then it shows him in between talking to these people and then going back and forth, makes you understand what it feels like. This is basically what this makes me feel like. Like, it makes me understand, like, how depressing it is a little. If anyone out there actually does know, like, if anyone could give me, like, tell me if this is actually accurate or not. I mean, it sounds like it would be, I guess. I can't really say. But if this really is, like, all my support honestly goes out to you guys. Jeez, like, I never really understood entirely how it was. I mean, like, gosh. I mean, like, I know how it's like anxiety and all that. I know depression's like all that. I know I definitely don't have depression then. Like, sometimes I'd feel like that, but like, I know I never had it that bad. Maybe this is what the whole thing was about. People who suffer from depression would not have a safe time playing this game. What it was talking about. And the people with anxiety and stuff like that. Because if someone with depression played this game, that would really mess them up. That would really hit heavy for them. Like, I feel like that would hit super hard. Because, I mean, like, you're just experiencing the same thing over. That would... Let's just continue on with this already. But I guess it is kind of true. We should just stop worrying about it too much. And how do you just change, like, the tone of this? Alright, I guess we just gotta shake off that feeling and... Alright, let's save here. Let's see. It's only been 40 minutes about. This is like unbelievable. Let's see, the 17th. That was when our first save was. So let's see, 17, 18, 19, 20. We've been playing this for like a good few days now. Alright, I think we're a little over that now. Alright. Dude, I don't know. I need to. Man, now it got me in a sad mood now. In like a calm, sad undertone mood. I need to watch a Ghibli movie, however you want to pronounce it. Here I am like cracking jokes at this whole game, and now I'm all that got me down. All right, let's try and get back into this. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah. Oh look, she's wearing like a different outfit now. Thank goodness. You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. Oh. Sorry I'm yawning. Your facial expression right now is like, eh. I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. Yeah, kind of ironic how much he overthinks things. He didn't think of that. It would be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go. Excuse me. Let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. She didn't bring nothing. She doesn't have nothing in her hands. See that? Got proof, photographic evidence. She doesn't have nothing in her hands. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take you into my room. Wow, my room looks pretty swanky. What's my room look like this? Well, you say you're not into literature, but look at all those books over there. Except, I think he said, those are manga. First things he does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Ha 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 ha. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, it would be really embarrassed if I left my room messy while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped to clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! Yuri snatches my wrist, I snatched Yuri's wrist, which I was in the process of opening a desk in a drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. Here, I'm gonna... Wait, where did I save in this game? Okay, I saved right there. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. You're still holding... You're just like she's opening something just curious. Just like, don't go in there! It's like, ah! She puts both her hands firmly in her lap. As I'm making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned you can help out with. Decorations, the atmosphere and enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned taking it that far. Of course. I want to help our guests. Take our guests to a faraway place. Although, many will just stop out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's just something I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Why can't I make Sayori feel this happy? Why? Why can't Sayori just feel this happy? That's what bugs me, man. Why can't Sayori just be this happy? Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles. She doesn't have a bag with her. There's no bag with her right there. You can clearly see that. Right there. No bag. Wait, what did Stacey say again? A few candles and a wooden-shaped cylinder object. A wooden-shaped cylinder object? So like a wooden can shape. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows with black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think it'd be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. A diffuser? I need to look this up. Oh geez, he really went all out. It's one of these things. It's one of these things. You've probably seen them before, like passing by some stores. That sort of looks like a bong. I don't even do drugs or nothing, but I know what one looks like, and that's exactly what it kind of looks like, except it's really short and doesn't have the little twisty thingy, the little knob on it. Looks like a lantern, you know what I mean? Well, one of my teachers had one of these, and it would just be like, that's really loud. It would just be like, but it wouldn't be that loud. It would just be like shooting out smoke like that all the time. Pretty cool, actually. I'm surprised you brought that. Is it this one? Okay, yeah. That's actually pretty cool. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is aromatherapy actually like a thing? Like you smell things that feel nicer? Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite types of contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you use, you can change the mood of the air itself. The herbs, you say? Ha! Oh, I can't edit in. I can't edit in like some music in this. You mean the herbs, you say? Oh, whoops, my mic was muted. I realized that that music was probably copyrighted and I probably just ruined the whole stream. Anyways, enough of that. You can feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. What was that second one? It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. Yuri, what was that third one? In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through the small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This one is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions to help you feel them float through your body. Is this real? Is this really real? Is aromatherapy like an actual thing? Is that like legit? Is aroma safe? Oh jeez. Now I'm curious. I look up aromatherapy and it says safe for dogs. Safe to smell, not safe to soothe. Many natural pets care products also appear to contain some substances used in aromatherapy. For these reasons, do not apply 100% essential oils from aromatherapy products on your pet. Oh well, duh. Wait, are you trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me some people get aromatherapy oil and then just like rub that shit all over their dog or something, and then they're like, "Is this okay? Is this okay to do?" That doesn't sound like something safe to do. I wouldn't put those oils on myself, considering how strong it might smell, since that stuff's being vaporized into the air into a gas form. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting that smell is already pretty strong itself, like to where you can just smell it pretty well whenever it's just sprayed up in the air. Imagine how it, and like that's in a gaseous form. Imagine that being in a liquid form. That's just like really extremely strong. And then like putting it on your skin. Imagine your skin absorbing that. That'd be gross. And considering your freaking dog who can smell like 10,000 times more than you, that must be just like freaking straight needles up their nose of like sensing the smell of it. That must be terrible. Anyways, you feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. Yawn. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the original origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using paper for folding origami. What I'd like to use it for is a different word on each paper. What? What will you use for? I'm going to cut the piece of ribbon and hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper and the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of people passing by the room. It may attract some people to peek inside. That's really creative. Dude, how do you freaking think of that? Like, that is really cool. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Yes, it's very so. Very, very, very so. Okay? Now quit looking at me like that. Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that enjoys. Or maybe it's the aromatherapy getting to her head. The weird laugh. Here's a marker, Bethmouth. You can write any characters you want on it. I'll help you once you finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor once together, the two of us get to work. Do we actually, like, now that I think about this, do I really have to be reading this out loud? I mean, like, you guys can read. I can just comment on what we're reading. Like, do you guys mind? No? No one's gonna be freaking... No one's gonna be... There's only one person watching right now. And I feel like the stream is just saying like, oh, that's me watching. I don't know. I feel like no one's gonna be watching at 2 a.m. in the morning anyways. plus given the fact that once this is posted, no one's going to be watching this. So I'll just have this to buy more time for views or something, I guess. So I'm gonna turn this off for now, right? So thanks for listening to my voice, but I'm just gonna continue reading this on my own already. In my head. And just do the auto thingy. Because I'm getting my voice is getting kinda tired of reading. Alright, so thanks for listening. Maybe I'll narrate the rest of this later if I feel like it. Well, I'm definitely gonna be commenting on stuff about what's happening. But in the next stream, I'll definitely be reading it aloud, narrating it. But it's just getting really late right now. No one's gonna be watching this anyways. No one probably is watching this. I doubt anyone will ever see or hear me talking about what I am right now. So I'll just do that. So yeah. You know what? I'm thinking to myself, like, should I just play this on my own? Because I mean, like, I don't know. I kind of just want to play this on my own. I feel like I'm slowing down by talking, but because I want to really just get into this already. You know, I'm just gonna do what I was gonna say. All right. So I'll talk to you guys later. What? A pocket knife? This feels unnatural. It feels unnatural to just read it in my head. I wish it just read it aloud to me. Why can't it just read it aloud? Like, it feels unnatural just watching it and commenting on it. So it goes from quiet to me talking like, what? You know what I mean? She reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Ah, the pocket knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle on the intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. It's not no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You want to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? You promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kinda into knives. You're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and the feel of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Ha! You're laughing at me. No, I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at you. I just think it's funny how you get nervous about things sharing. Well, it's interesting too. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, kind of intense. Ha! Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, you can't deny it. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. What? Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. This freaking kills her. Yuri carefully hands me the knife. Then with the handle facing me. What if as soon as he does this, just like my parents or something like in the game like walk in, I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! That's not. Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fizzes. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. What? I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head down and her face is burning up. What? Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. But I guess he was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. He doesn't lift her head. You know, I think that's perfectly justifiable to be embarrassed for that. For, like, thinking that, like, if your friend, if, like, someone you know, they just cut their finger on a knife you had, and then you just instinctively put their finger in your mouth. I feel that's perfectly justifiable to be embarrassed for that. It's like, why did I just do that? Why did I do that? What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do. But I do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and lick the next finger. Like, what? I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. Haha, I knew it would be a bad idea. If not for this sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird. She giggles slyly. Yuri giggles slyly. Yuri is calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was just a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. Jeez, this is pretty bizarre. We each resume our respective activities. What kind of freaking knife do you have to have that cuts super sharp? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting me curious now. Like, it was this one, guys. This was the knife. All right, no jokes, no nothing. This was the knife that cut me instantly. See that? It's super. You gotta be super careful with that kind of stuff, guys. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thing coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. This is hurting like the roof of my mouth actually now talking. Because it's getting so dry. I don't know what it is. Like the roof of my mouth scraping the back of my tongue when I talk. That's why I asked you to buy paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, they'll be too diluted. You're taking Yuri's advice. I decided to use small plastic in bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves. Quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Don't freaking tell me. I swear to fucking God, are you gonna tell me that she fucking cuts herself? See that? Are you fucking kidding? Are you joking with me right now? Are you gonna tell me? Are we gonna go into a whole thing where how she cuts herself now because she has no friends and stuff? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. That's why she's wearing that long sweater. I swear to fucking God. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. I swear to fucking God. You're gonna find out eventually that she fucking cuts herself or something. Unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. How are you that blind to this? How are you... Seriously? How has she not killed herself with that knife, considering the fact that, like, I just barely poked myself with that and I started bleeding? How is her freaking sweater not ruined? Is that why her arms are behind her back? Because there's just blood stains all over it? I don't understand that. I thought we would do something simple. That would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the color for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. You say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I keep kneel on the opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it like that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out to do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I don't even want to. Same! Frickin' same. I just like when I spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't matter if we talk much. Having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. It's nice to think that it takes me... I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even Yuri and I are quite different. I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner and grabs an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia! Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands up in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. Just stare at me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There's droplets of paint. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get you a towel right away. I rush to fetch out a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I swear, if we freaking come back to see her cutting herself, I swear to God. I turn to my room and kneel back in front of I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh, look at how passionate this picture is. And why does her head and face look completely different than before? She doesn't look like the same person. Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Ah, something wrong? It's hot, I didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I retract my hand. Look at how freaking passionate this picture is right here. but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense explosion that I recognize when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me dizzy feelings? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send tingling sensation through my arm. Meanwhile, Sayori's fucking depressed. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah, Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over. As soon as it began, Yuri picks up her breasts again. Her movements seem clumsy and like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore her event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own breasts and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty... I didn't even catch that. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty natural looking. Came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here and have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Haha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least... Wait. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely got the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. Look at us, it's outside now. It's the same thing as before. No problem. I'm glad I was... stretching. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well, then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say the whole thing without thinking. About today. It's fine we didn't have much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... Very thoughtful. Yuri takes a step close to me and briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Whoa. Why does this picture look way more lower resolution? Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't have a chance to. As Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Huh? Hi, Bethmon. Sayori. Just now we weren't... Hee. It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Oh well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come out here to see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with her, and how close you got to her. Makes me feel really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. Don't do this to me. That's all that really matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. Stop it. We were just... No. Don't do this. Worst part is, I'm just like, don't do this, but that just makes her feel worse. This is terrible. It's true. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori! What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you is like... Caring about you like this isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it makes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand, my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. God, why would you give me this decision? You know, I could just say, like, you know what? Friggin' Sayori clearly needs this more than Yuri. I mean, like, Yuri is just like being, like, cheery to have a friend, you know what I mean? But Sayori really freaking needs this. I'm just gonna do this right now. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it really helped me realize that you truly are the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I'll know we'll both be happy. Oh, this is so sad. Now we know what it looked like. This is depressing. I don't mean this like that's probably the saddest word I know to represent sad. No, I just want to see right now. I want to see right now. You told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know it. I know it. This is terrible. I'm not. There's no way that I'm doing the friend thing. I knew it. I friggin' knew it. She would be heartbroken. She would be heartbroken if I said you will always be my dearest friend. Cause, do you know how it feels like? Well, I'm pretty sure everyone can understand what it feels like if you like someone and they say that they call you their friend. Like you practically are like trying your hardest to like confess your love for them and they call them your friend. It's just, that's terrible. That's why I'm definitely choosing that one. Oh, and by the way, guys, the mic didn't cut out, but the mic didn't cut out. I just muted it for a while. I was just reading on my own. Considering going to her house to wake her up, decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry. I gently rolled up to take it with me. I sent a pleasant text reminding me not. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over than so I can spend more time with Yuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I didn't get it. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is pacing the little booklets, placing little booklets on each desk in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared. All the poems were for. I'm just gonna read this in my head, alright? It's easier that way. This is crazy. Jeez. This is really deep cutting in. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait up for her, or at least wake her up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that thing would be the same. They always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? Please. She's a really heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this all. After all, waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In that case, it feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. I don't like this. It's dark, and I need to turn on the light again. Somewhere. I don't like this. What's gonna happen? I can't go through this a second time. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter the room like this. Isn't it a kind of breach of privacy? She really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Say, oh my fucking... What? What? What is this? Jeez. What the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sorry I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I suppressed my urge to vomit. Just yesterday, Sayori told me that I'll be there for her. I told her I knew what's best. And everything will be okay. Why? Why would you do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is all my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her, like it has always been, I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the Literature Club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worse than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 My God. That's it? What the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ, what? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Are you fucking telling me that, like, are you, like, able to just, like, do this over with everyone? You're, like, just able to do this each and every one of them? They get messed up? They all die or something? Oh my God. This has been just, oh my God. Fucking Christ. This is too much for me. This is too much. God. Oh, that's Doki Literature Club. Fucking Christ. Oh my God, no. I just looked back at the stream. Oh God, I just saw the freaking thing of her. Oh, some comments. Why is there only one person watching? And the chat is all wiggly looking. Oh, the chat was just loading by. Oh, I came right in time. And only now the game begins. There's lots of surprises, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. My heart hurts. Well, that's it. God. Well, I guess I'm done with this game then. I mean, like, I would try the other options with everyone else, but I don't think I want to stream now. I'll just spoil it for myself, save myself the effort then. Cause that was enough. That was enough for me. Alright, well. How come now there's 3 people watching? You guys come right when I'm about to end the video. It's 2:40 in the morning. What are you guys doing? Alright, well, thanks guys for watching. This has been an absolute toll. Alright, well, I guess I'll end the stream now. Thanks guys for watching. Me suffer through this emotional turmoil, roller coaster, everything. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, see you guys. I'm gonna fucking go to bed now.